Vladimir Putin was extremely afraid of the prospect of a popular uprising, which led to the decision to turn Russia into an information bubble, completely cut off from the world. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the United Nations Security Council on Tuesday, his first such appearance since Russia launched its invasion. He called on all countries to hit Moscow with tougher sanctions following his visit to Bucha on Monday in light of reports of atrocities allegedly committed against Ukrainian civilians by Russian troops. Zelensky accused the Kremlin of a heinous crime, warning that there could be worse findings yet to come in areas where Russian troops are now retreating and still occupying. Western countries, including the US, UK and France, are expected to blame Moscow for the war crimes. But Russia denies any such doing, claiming that it is being framed, and has asserted it will present the UN with evidence that its forces were not involved. This is because late last month, Putin took the step often associated with dictators to prohibit most forms of news and social media. But while Russia claims its actions are intended to prevent the spread of hatred, Nasha Seskuria, an associate fellow at the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, argues that the move is a signifier of Putin's real fear, civilian uprising. She said this has been a deep fear of the Putin regime for years, and that the Kremlin is more than aware that the conflict in Ukraine, coupled with crippling sanctions, has the potential to create conditions in which discontent flourishes. Ms. Seskuria told, "What we're seeing is really extraordinary, because I think there is a deep fear in Russia, and this is the fear that runs through the entire presidency of Putin. Since 2003, he has been very fearful about the impact of the color revolutions that happened in Georgia in 2003 and Ukraine in 2004. The mass protest is something Putin's regime has been suppressing and has been fearful of for a long time, and now is a crucial time as Russia's population begins to feel the heavy weight of sanctions that are affecting the population at every level, not just the super rich but every single person. This is of course concerning for Putin's regime because even if ordinary citizens are not that concerned about Russia invading a foreign and sovereign country and killing people there, economic issues are something that always cause a rage among a population. This could in the long term really affect how people express their support for Putin, and I think what he is trying to do now is convert Russia into a big information bubble where citizens are only able to listen to state-owned media that are only concerned about spreading disinformation and propaganda. Really, I think this demonstrates the fear in the Kremlin. The color, or colored revolution, took place in several post-Soviet states in the early noughties. They followed disputed ballots or demands for fair elections in political environments in which many members of the former Soviet Union's upper echelons held power over the ex-states.